Yo guys, welcome to another episode of Things Today. Today we are playing some more Summoners War, as you can see on your screen. How are you all doing? Snis, welcome to the channel. Yes, the room is a mess, but that's fine. Don't worry about it. Today, if you can see the title, if you're reading a title, that we're going to be doing a video called how to do, or how to build a semi-successful Rift team. A Rift team that should be strong enough, the components you need to build it, and yeah, that a farmable one as well, so not with all crazy fancy nat 5s and stuff. Now if we go and look over at my Rift team, I will just show you in R1 quickly. I can do R5 but just about. Now come on, stop freezing. Battle, no, wrong place. Okay, now for those that don't know, obviously Rift is in here. It's the Rift raid, and you're gonna do make party private. Oh shit, no, don't want the public one. Let's just go to private. We have the Rift team up. We have Diaz, Adelphoy, Elisa, and a Jasoon on the front with a Bella and a Laker at the back. Now, Laker is going to be taken out. My team isn't finished yet. However, for the front line, let's discuss the front line here. So as you can see, Diaz, Adelphoy, Jasoon, and Elisa. I've just finished doing Lisa. Jasoon's being rebuilt. Adelphoy needs doing, and Diaz is done. But so as you can see, a trend here. High defense, high HP. That's what you want to see. Lisa's got a bit of defense now and a bit of HP, and she's on violent. So she's looking good. What you want for the front line is God, I lost train of thought. Is high defense, because they need to tank the shots to keep your squishy monsters safe. So as you can see here, look, we have 14k health but no defense, and here we have, well, if you want to load, please come on, Laker, get your ass up. There we go. We have no defense and no health, just damage. Now, he is going to be pulled out for a different monster. And now that I've shown you my team and what we're going to do, we're going to go through it and show you some alternatives. Leave the bloody party. Jesus Christ. Thank you. God damn it. Right, okay, so front line, right to left. Why are they good? So, we've got the main man, which keeps everything alive, Diaz. Now, we had a Hall of Heroes, so he's allowed in there. You should have all picked Diaz. If you didn't, you're silly. You just were silly. I mean, we had another pick 5 before, and you could have picked Geome. No, it wasn't. Yeah, it was Geome or Aria, I think, the Light Succubus. And I picked Hong Hui instead because she's better. But this time you had to pick Diaz. It was an easy choice. Now, Diaz, why is this man so good? As you can see by his rune stats, he's got high defense, high resistance, high HP. He could be a little bit higher in everything else, but that's because his runes, if you look, are only plus 12s, I think. Yeah, only plus 12s. And for once, I actually have 6-star runes on someone, so it's looking quite good. Hang on. Right, now, skills. You've got Deadly Blow, which unleashes a Fatal Blow. Obviously, we'll do a showcase on him, and I'll put the monsters that are going to be in this team down in the bottom, because there's a showcase on all of them. But yeah, but you want him for this. This is all you need him for. And it's decreased the chance of receiving critical hits by 50%, and reduces the damage dealt on allies by 15%. So, obviously, and also it doesn't stack. However, what you do have here is very, very good monster, and what he does basically is he limits the damage given, so you can withstand more damage. This is perfect if you have less damage. No, less damage if you have squishier monsters. So for lower levels, if you're a bit squishy, he'll make you soak a bit better. Now, if you didn't pick Diaz, there is other alternatives. If we take a little trip over to my storage, I will show you somebody you can put in instead. No, stop, scrolling you. This man here, Vagabond. He's almost the same. Basically, he doesn't have the critical damage bit, but he reduces the damage received by 15%, so everybody gets less damage done to them. You could put both in. It's a tad overkill. You don't need them. I mean, if you're going to soak, then you may as well if you're that squishy, but you don't need them both. So pick one or the other. I picked Diaz because he's obviously his control is a lot better than Knighthood, but if you didn't pick Diaz, you can farm for one of those, so it's fine. Don't worry about it. They are number 1 on your front line. Next up, number 2. I've just done some runes on her, so she's a little bit better. She needs a lot of improvement still, but you need Elisa. They are key to your team because runes, as you can see, mine's violent defense. Because she's got speed, defense, HP, bit of everything there. She's not that quick. Her HP's okay, and her defense is alright. Her attack's a bit too high, but she has 80% resistance, which is all in subs. This is what is key. Resistance needs to be in subs. Get good resistance, you'll get better results because then they're going to take less debuffs. It's all going to be a bit more beautiful. Now, again, you don't need this one here. This is a buff strip. This is fine. This, however, puts a glancing on with decent accuracy, which mine, I think, doesn't have accuracy. However, she will put a glancing on, which does work. And then this, which is every 5 turns, you can get it down to 4. It starts at 6, you get it down to 4 with Devilmon, and that has removed all harmful effects and chooses 3 random allies to attack at the same time. This gets 3 amounts of damage in and cleanses, which puts you up that leaderboard when you're actually fighting the Rift boss, which is perfect. So, you need her on the front line as well, and you need her on higher defense. Mine has very low defense, which is a bit of a shame. I kind of wanted 700, maybe 800 defense on her, but she's on violent, which is a bit, yeah, you don't really want violent for your monsters, okay? Now, Lisa is key, a cleanser. You can use Konyama if you haven't picked up a Lisa. Konyama, the water eagle looking thing, the bird, you know, the 2-star. Yeah, you can use that. That's alright. That's farmable. That's okay. Now, option number 3. You've got 1 cleansing there. Now you're going to need an attack buffer. I've picked Shasun, who has she's first before we say final stats here. We have a +7 rune that I kind of forgot was +7. So that's going to need to be skilled up at some point. Now, she has good defense, average resistance, and alright defense. It's not that great, but she soaks for now, and she's going to be able to soak a bit more when her defense goes up a lot, and she gets extra substats and all that lovely stuff. She also has 43 speed, which is decent. That's alright. She's going in ahead. Now, you know Shasun, Fallen Blossoms every 4 turns. It's perfect, keeping everybody health up. Lovely stuff. And then Amuse. I need to put, bloody hell, I need to put stuff into you. Jesus Christ, we need to get that down a lot. Okay, so yeah. We need her to give attack buff and then to raise attack bars and all that. Not attack bars. HP, you know, level everybody out. Make sure that nobody is dying. However, she can be swapped out for Colleen. Lots of people say put Colleen in because she puts an attack debuff on, if I'm correct. She'll attack debuff with her second skill, I think. And then she'll buff the attack bars up. And she's easy to scale up. So lots of you, if you don't ever have Shasun, use Colleen, okay? That's a good one. Alright, so up front at the moment, we have Diaz, Shasun, and Lisa. However, you can have the Light Vagabond, you can have Colleen, but you really need a Lisa. That is a fact. You can put a Konyama in if you're really feeling cheeky. Now, the final piece of this puzzle is my Delphoid. Now, she is the weakness in my front line. Come on, load, please. Oh my god, are you freezing again? You never freeze this much. No, that's Katrina. There you go. It's you. You have 15,000 health, really low resistance, and really low defense. At the moment, she is only standing in until I find a better replacement. Because she has, if we look, she has this, which is Spirit's Blessing, which puts a cleanse on for 2 turns. That happens every 4 turns, and she's nice and quick, so she gets in a lot of times. Now, things you can put in instead, you could go for a Chloe if you want, but you don't really need to. I've just gone for a double cleanse to make sure we have nothing on. Making sure everybody is looking perfect, and we can put in as much damage as possible, and all that lovely stuff. Now, that is your front row. You can put the Bella on the front row if your Bella is tanking, but mine isn't tanking, I don't think. I don't think mine's got that much defense. No, it doesn't. Okay, so, bloody hell, I just realised you have a decent amount of resistance. Now, back row. I've put my Bella on the back row because I've run out of slots on the front row, and the defense isn't as strong. Wait, what's your natural defense? Actually, no, okay, no, your defense is much lower. Okay, so yeah, this is number 1 on my back row because she heals, as you know, with Mobilize, and first skill is a defense break, which means we can put in as much damage as possible. That's literally all you need her for. You need as much heal as possible because this dragon, every single breath it takes, it gets stronger. So you need to be able to keep the heals up and keep the healing consistent. That's why I have 1, 2, 3 healers. Delphi kind of counts the healer. A couple of cleansers. And yes, now you are going to be moving on to your back guy, your damage dealer. I have Laker in at the moment. He's standing in at the moment. Until I get this lovely lady, Xiaolin, powered up. Now, before you say those runes are crap, or the substats are crap, she's on +3 runes at the moment. Some of the runes are a bit crappy, yes. However, she's only on +3 and I didn't have any better ones at the time. So I'll probably buff them up at some point. But for now, this is what we're rolling with. And this is because of this move here. Water Dragon attack randomly strikes 4 targets. The dragon is 1 target, so all the shots will go into the dragon. Yeah, and she does more damage for every single debuff. Now, if you've got 3 teams firing debuffs at 1 dragon, there's going to be a few good debuffs on there, which means she's going to be hitting like a truck. Now, you're going to need to put her, though, because she's going to be the squishiest, behind your strongest monster. So, for me, it's Diaz. So, they don't take as much damage as possible. You're going to need to put her behind the strongest one. You can live without a Delphi or a second cleanser, and you can put Bella on high defense and put her up front. Or you can put the Panda in as well. There's lots of combos. The Fire Panda. There's lots of good combos you can do. But for me, it's as simple as 3 heals, 2 cleanse. Okay, so no, let's say 2 cleanse, 2 heal, a damage reducer, and then an attacker. That's all you're going to need, because then your damage is sustained, you're soaking damage well, and you're keeping yourself healed. Now, I've taken this team in for a few runs, and it works well. I haven't got time to do a run today. However, that's what you're going to need to be doing. The best thing I'd say if you're weaker is go for a 4 up front, 2 at the back. If you're much stronger, 2 up front that are really nukey, not nukey, tanky, and then 4 at the back. That's how it's going to go. Apart from that, I don't really know what else to say. Apart from that, there is how you make a very reliable Rift team. 2 heals, 2 cleanse, damage, a damage pacifier, let's say, and then your attacker. That is all 6 you're going to need, and that will work fairly strongly. You need, for the front row, high HP, high defense, high resistance. For the back row, you need high attack, good HP. For that, I mean, Bella's on the back row, yes, I know. But yeah, you can also, if you're feeling cheeky, you can go for 2 Kung Fu Girls at the back. They're very good at Rift, because their 4 random shots all go into 1, and they can sort out attack bars and their defense break, and they're quite nice. And you can put her in, because this skill is genius. Basically, what it does, you've seen it, it's got like a good few thousand views on my channel, so if you haven't seen it, go have a look. It's the most popular one. It is basically, she has a chance to up the amount of turns each debuff has. So if you put her in and she hits all those 4 shots, you can get like a defense break for like 8 turns, and it's brilliant. So yeah, you get her in, she's good. My one's a bit crap, to be honest. She has no crit rate, rubbish health, rubbish attack, but she needs she needs buffing up. She needs, that's only a 10, that's only a 9. Because basically I did rune removal and I ran out of money. But yeah, so, ladies and gents, again, you can also go for a Hua on those attack buffs. But if you want to keep it simple, what's wrong with my throat? Jesus. If you want to keep it simple, you go for the very simple 2 heals, 2 cleanse, damage, pacifier, attacker. Or 4 tanks up front, 2 Kung Fu Girls at the back, or 2 attackers at the back. But every single one needs to be contributing debuffs to that dragon, or contributing something major to killing that dragon. It can't just be an attacker. Like, I don't put Sue in, even though she hits very hard nowadays. I don't put her in. I don't put Chow in, because they don't contribute to the dragon. They just do damage. Like, Lisa contributes by putting glancings on. Shasoon contributes again by glancing. Diaz. His second skill and first skill, HP and stuff, debuffs. Everyone needs to contribute a debuff to the dragon. Now, that's all I'm going to say, folks. If you did enjoy and you found this very easy to understand, let me know in the comments. Put a cheeky like on it. Tell your friends and all that stuff. Let me know your teams in the comments. Tell me what's up with them. Tell me if you need help. I'll help you out. I don't mind. I'm free. Not really. I'm doing exams. But just let me know. It's fine. I'll be sure to comment fairly soon unless I'm in bed. But yeah, if you did enjoy it, be sure to click like today. Subscribe, my friends, if you're new around here. And I'll catch you on the next video. Thank you and goodbye.